Bernie Aubin here from Headpins. How is it going with the career these days? I've seen you guys came to Nova Scotia land not too long ago.
Last week at the Weird Festival. Yeah, it was a great show. We had a lot of fun that night. Were you there? You were there, right?
No, I wasn't present that night.
It was a great show. There was 4 bands playing. It was Lee Aaron, Sash Jordan, Headpins, and Honeymoon Suite.
How's it touring nowadays with the Headpins?
Great. Better than ever. You get better as you get older. 40 shows a year. We do about 40 shows a year, all across the country. Mostly in the summertime. We like to play the festivals, and we do festival fairs and casinos.
Would you say it's easier to travel now because now you can maybe take a flight to your gig compared to taking a tour bus?
Yeah, we don't. It's like we fly everywhere we go now. There's not much, There's no. You can't really do a tour anymore. Like we used to go on tour for like 3 months in a row with a tour bus. Now it's totally different today. You go for quality over quantity.
And you keep quite busy yourself on the internet?
Yeah, because my second job is I'm a booking agent. I book all the bands from the 80s from Canada. I have a company called Canadian Classic Rock, so I represent all the bands from the 80s.
So this website, how long has it been going for? I've seen it plenty of years online.
Oh, yeah. The Headpins been going for 32 years. Who would know we would last that long? Recorded an album since 85, and we still play from the old fame. A lot of bands are like that,
Bernie, do you ever foresee like a new album, present, future?
No, not really, no. What the way to do it in nowadays, it's you just come up with one good song and try to put it on iTunes and try to wake everybody up to give attention to the band, It's really hard to sell records nowadays unless you're Coldplay or U2 or Nickelback, It's very hard.
The actual way of making money as a musician nowadays is going touring.
Yeah, it's cool. You play live, and it's basically for a band like us, band like us, and we sometimes we sell merch at the venue, hats and T-shirts and a couple of CDs, but it's just for the fans more than try to make money with it,
Also, with that, would you say you're grabbing new fans too that just discover the music now?
Lots of new fans. It's pretty amazing, because I'm the drummer in the band, so sometimes I'm sitting on the riser and I watch all the kids in the front row, and sometimes they're all singing the lyrics, and they're not old enough to know the lyrics, but they do. It's quite amazing, actually.
Because also, Canadian FM radio stations have, played Headpins forever and ever, and it keeps on going as strong.
That's right. Yeah. No, the radio will help for sure.
It should be a good feeling when you go to a city, let's say, and you do hear your music on the FM radio.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It was fun at the beginning, like the first time I heard her first single after you finish recording an album for 6-7 months in the studio, and then you hear the song on the radio. It's a lot of fun, yeah.
What type of drums are you using on stage nowadays? Are you using the same equipment like
Pearl.
in the days?
I'm sponsored by Pearl, so I use Pearl. I use like the John Bonham Buddy Rich setup.
Would this have been what you've used in the early recordings?
In the old days, I used to have Ludwigs. I played Ludwigs for many, many years.
One thing that's interesting with Headpin sound is the sound quality that was, preserved in these recordings. What do you think of that compared to nowadays? When a band comes out with an album, it still doesn't sound, that fresh like you guys had that sound going.
Yeah, no, it was well recorded back in the old days, We were very picky about what we did, and, we work on the sound, so it still sounds really good today. Like if you throw a CD of the Headpins in your car and compare it to other CDs, the Headpin CD is very punchy, it's very tight, compressed, it doesn't distort,
Would you say it's got something to do with the producer or you guys' tricks,
Well, it's different today, like especially with the Headpin, we have they used to call us the ECDC of Canada. It's really punchy. Nowadays bands are a little different. It's not. It's a little different. The style of music and everything else. It's a different kind of style. The way it's being recorded, it's all computers nowadays.
So what other tours you guys doing in Canada this summer?
Well, this summer we did. I think we did almost 10 shows. Now we're going out in September. We're going out in October to do a few shows. And each month we do a few shows each month through the year. And then in the summer we do more because that's what all the festivals are.
Well, I'll tell you, Bernie, you guys keep up the good work, and keep on going to the concerts for the fans because I'm sure they still appreciate it as they ever did.
Well, we're going to do that. Well, thank you very much.